So find just a comfortable seat. If you have a mat, you'll be long ways on your mat. If you don't have a mat, no big deal, you don't need one. We'll start off with some bike twists. So if you come down to your back and get your knees just above your hips, go ahead and freeze your legs together like they're one thing. And then if it feels all right, you can lift your head and shoulders up off the mat, fingers by your ears, and we'll start to kind of twist and warm up your core. So think of moving opposite armpit, like your left armpit towards your right knee, and then back to center. Other opposite armpit twist to the opposite knee, and back to center. And we're gonna do this 10 times on each side. So notice I'm going nice and slow. Here's 2. Here's 3. Back to center, and 3. Try to exhale when you twist, and inhale through center. Here's 5, and 5, 6. Keep that belly button to the ground. So for these last few, if you want a little bit more challenge, you can move your knees a little bit away so they're not over your hips. 9, and 9. Last one. 10, I want you to hold here. Hold your twisty crunch. Hold and breathe. You can move the knees closer to make it easier, further away to make it harder. 3, 2, let's switch sides. Hold and breathe. Move those knees where you want them. Feel the abs waking up. 3, 2, and 1. Let it go. Okay. So we're going to do another ab exercise, kind of building on top of that core work. Just like you did before. Head and shoulders up, fingers by your ears. Knees are glued together. But this time, as you twist, opposite armpit up toward the opposite side, you're going to extend your legs. And then inhale back to center. Again, twist, extend, back to center. Let's do 10 of these. Exhale and inhale. Now you decide how much you want to extend. It could be a really tiny knee extension, just a little movement. Or it could be really big, challenging your core. You're halfway there. Keep breathing. 8. Strong belly muscles wrap downward. 9. Last one, 10. Hold it and breathe. Now if you need less challenge, you're going to bring those knees in. Hold and breathe. Pull that belly down to the ground. 3, 2, and switch. Hold and breathe. Drop that low back. We always want the low back moving downward. 3, 2, and 1. Whew, let it go. Okay, I'm going to give your abs and your core a break here. So roll yourself over to a hands and knees, and then build a plank. So whatever your plank is, it's different for everyone. As long as your shoulders are over your wrists and you have a strong upper body pushing down, you can walk your knees further away to challenge your core more, even lifting your knees. So anywhere on that spectrum is your plank. So from here, we're going to do some toe taps. Okay, so lift your hips up and back. Try to keep your hands and feet about where they are, and see if you could reach one hand back for opposite foot or leg. Maybe you touch the knee somewhere. Back to your plank. Switch sides. Front hand reaches for opposite foot, and back to center. Bring it back. Okay, we're trying to do 10 on each side. So here's 3. So if you need to drop those knees, it'll look very similar. You're still coming forward to shoulders over wrists, and you're moving back to touch a foot. You're halfway there. Getting your arms involved here, hoping your back and your shoulders are waking up. 7. Now we've got 8. Here's 9. Finish out number 10, okay? And now next time you get back to your plank, I want to hold it here and just breathe. Holding in your plank. What a great way to warm up. So breathe and push the floor, and remember you can drop your knees at any time. Just keep those shoulders over your wrists. And breathe. Strong belly muscles lifting into your spine. Think of even your lower body, your feet, pushing the floor down here. Whew. Recruit a little more upper body here. Maybe drawing the elbows inward slightly for 3, 2, and 1. Let it go. Whew. Nice long plank hold. Feel free to shake it off here. Okay, I'm hoping you're feeling nice and warm in your arms and your core. Let's get the legs involved a little bit more. So come on up to standing, and we'll do some toe touches. So with a nice long spine, okay, you're gonna take turns reaching one hand forward as you kick the opposite foot. Just try to reach that toe or knee, and then switch sides. Opposite toe, okay? And we'll do 10 on each side. So 2. Now you could do the knee if that makes more sense. Here's 4. And if you feel good about it, you can start to maybe extend the knee as much as you like, getting a nice opening for the backs of the legs and a little strength in the front. Nice. 7, 8, 9, and 10. Finish it out. Nice. Shake it off. Okay, feeling nice and warm, we're gonna start getting into our workout. Today I'd like to play with some circuit intervals. Okay, we've been experimenting with them a lot lately. We'll do 45-second sets of movement with a 15-second rest in between before we go to the next one. And I'll cue you for everything so you won't have to think about it. But just so you know, that's what's coming up. Okay, here we go. First up is a walkout. So find your plank position, okay, take your time. Come on down. Remember, shoulders over wrists equals a plank. You can put your knees down or up. Okay, so in your walkout, I just want you to walk to your hands, walk it back to a plank, and then walk your hands to your feet in 3, 2, and 1. Let's go, friends. 45 seconds of a walkout. If you get mixed up and you walk in a different direction, that's fine. That's fine. The point is you're using your upper body strength and your core strength to move through this plank shape each time. That's what really counts. So keep it going. Keep lifting your belly up away from the floor. We want to keep the low back very supported. And we want to train those belly muscles to be maximally helpful. Keep it going. You're almost there. In 3, 2, and 1. Let it go. Take it off. Okay, take 15 seconds. Now take your time coming up. Come on up to a standing, arms up in the air. You're going to come down to a squat. And when you come up, I want you to do tippy toes. Okay, in 3, 2, and 1. Squat and tippy toes. Nice and controlled. Squat, toes. Now keep that heart moving forward. Alignment is something that we can really, we have an opportunity to focus on alignment in a squat. So think about always pointing the tailbone down, always lifting the belly in, and always keeping that heart open. With your long neck, you're halfway there. Tippy toe and squat. If you want a little more challenge here, if you're looking for some spice, next time you come up on your tippy toes, stay on your tippy toes throughout the range of your squat for 3, 2, and 1. Let it go. Take 15. So next up, we're going to do some curtsy squatting. You're going to take one leg behind you. You can drop that back knee close to the floor. Bring it back to center. Squat. Other side. Extend that leg behind you. Drop the knee to the floor. And back to center squat. Okay? In 3, 2, and 1. Let's go. Curtsy and squat. Curtsy and squat. So in your squat, you're looking for those same alignment cues. Curtsy squat is still a squat. So the heart open, the tailbone down, belly button in, and then check out your knees. They should always bend and track out over your toes. Very aligned. Keep it up. Whew. Curtsy squats. Get that back knee low. Yes, you can. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let it go. Shake it off. We're going back down to that walkout. Remember that plank where we walk forward and we walk it back? We're going to go back to that. In 3, 2, and 1. Let's go. Walk it out. Walk it in. Walk it out. And walk it in. Okay, so use those knees if you need them. Sometimes I like to roll through the knees. Kind of a roll through feeling. Just to make it a little easier. But keep the joints moving. We get some really nice total body movement here in your joints. And that's great for lubricating the joints. Keeping them happy. You're almost there? Nice. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let it go. Shake it off. Take your time coming up to standing. We have that tiptoe squat next. Remember, the squat tiptoe in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's go. Squat and tippy toe. Squat, tippy toe. So squatting, alignment, check it all out. Watch your knees. Okay, make sure they go over your toes. It's helpful for me sometimes. I tell myself to squeeze the knees together toward each other in a squat, leaving some space, but almost like they're magnetically drawn toward each other. Keep going. Getting the calves, hamstrings, quads, working together. The whole lower body for 3, 2, and 1. Shake it off. Next up, we're going to our second round of curtsy squats. Remember, the curtsy to squat, okay? We're gonna do that in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's go. Curtsy and squat. Curtsy and squat. Moving side to side, keeping that big open heart all the time, and tracking the knees safely over the toes. Nice work here for your whole body. You can rest your hands on your hips all the time if you need to. Almost there. Track those knees safely over the toes. Nice. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let it go. Okay, now we're done with that set. Let's move on to some different stuff. Next up, I want to do a lunge with a knee up. Now we'll start with the right leg lunging back, and then we're going to send that right knee up in front. In 3, 2, and 1. Right leg back, right knee up in front. Let's go. A little balance, a little strength. Keep it going. Right leg lunge, right knee up. That left leg is working hard, so let it happen. And the stability training is great here. If you need to tap the right toe down in between, then that's good too. You can do a little tap. Keep it going. You're almost there. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Shake it off. We're going to do the other side. This time the left leg will be lunging back and coming up. Shake it off. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Left leg lunging back. Send the knee up. Balance. Lunge and balance. Keep it going. Great work in your whole lower body here, just really dialing it in. If you find yourself wobbly, then maybe slow it down. It's so much more effective and fun to work with control. Okay, if you're out of control, just slow it down. Keep breathing. Nice. In 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let it go. Next up, slow burpees. Reaching up, I'm gonna have you bend your knees and squat down. Step it to a plank, step it forward to a squat, and stand. Don't worry, you can follow along. In 3, 2, and 1. Bring it down to a squat, step it back to a plank, back to the squat, and stand. Keep it going. Squat, and plank, and squat, and stand. So if you think you just want to omit the plank, you can just go squat and then up. Okay, no matter where you are, see if you can keep that heart high. Sometimes when the hips go down, we tend to drop the heart, but keep that heart up. Almost there. Nice. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let it go. Okay, you're coming up to our lunge. Next, we're going back to our lunge and then knee up. So the right leg lunges back, send the knee forward. In 3, 2, and 1. Right leg lunges back, send that right knee up. Balance. Lunge, and balance. Keep it going. Again, find that pace. Don't match my pace necessarily, but find your own pace where you're in control. Okay, that's what we're cultivating here. Strength and control. Breathe. Let the left leg work. The quads. You're almost there. Very nice. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let it go. Shake it off. We're going to do the other side. The left leg will be lunging back, and the left knee will be coming up and forward. Okay? In 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Left leg lunges back. Left knee up and forward. Balance. You can do it. Okay, when I'm balancing, I have to remind myself to strengthen the quad of the standing leg. So in this case, that would be the front of the right leg. So try paying extra special attention when you come up to balance, that right quad is engaged. Play around with that. Almost there. Remember to keep your heart over your hips. It's tempting to kind of bow forward, but keep it hard. Open. 3, 2, and 1. Let it go. Shake it off. We're going back to our second round of slow burpees. Remember, stand up, squat, plank, squat. In 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's go. Squat, plank, squat, and stand. Now you could go much slower than I'm going, and you would be totally fine with that. So feel free to find that pace, moving with control, and you're still having a good time. Keep it going. Okay, try to keep that heart high. I know it's challenging. Almost there. Last round of burpees. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let it go. Shake it off. We're going to leave those behind and do a new round of movements. Next up is a lunge burnout. So you're going to have your right leg back behind you, okay? Arms up in the air maybe. You're just going to drop the back knee over and over. 3, 2, and 1. Let's go. Let the leg work. So right leg back. Remember to keep your legs active here. Gently push the floor away with your legs. Keep that upper body over your hips, please. You could do arms up if you want more shoulder work, or you can rest them. Whew. Let that leg burn. Let that leg work. You can keep it a little higher if you want to, and you can rest the knee on the ground at any time, but try to stick with the lunge. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Shake it off, let it go. We're gonna do the other side. The left leg will be the back leg. Whew. Breathe. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Left leg back, drop the knee, pick it up. Drop it and pick it up. Some people like to drop it every time and take a break. That's fine. Some people like to hover it. That's fine too. The wonderful thing about body weight workouts is you can always adjust in the moment for how you're feeling and listen to your instincts. Keep it up. Great work. Keep the strong belly so your low back is very safe here. It's not overextending. You got 10 seconds. Nice, let it go. Shake it off. Whew. Okay, we're gonna go straight over to a side lunge. This time, finding some space on the right side of you. You're just gonna drop out into a right side lunge and then back into center. Drop out into a lunge and back to center. 3, 2, and 1. Let's go right side lunge, back to center. Do what you like with your arms. It's really up to you. But I want you to keep that heart open, please. And control, control. You should be able to stop at any part of the movement. That's how you know you're in control. Let the right leg work. Almost there. Now drop as low as you want to go. You may want to keep your hips up above your knee. You may want to drop your hips below your knee. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let it go. Shake it off. Now we're going to do the same thing on the left side. The left leg will be lunging to the left, back to center. Whew, take a deep breath. 3, 2, and 1. Left leg out, lunge to the side, back to center. Control, control. Now check out that left knee. Please double check to make sure it's safely pointing out over its own toes. Please. Nice work in that left leg here. Allow the hip to drop as low as is pleasing. Excellent work. Almost there. Nice. 3, 2, and 1. Shake it off. Let it go. All right, now I'm going to challenge you. We're going to go back around to that lunge burnout. This time the right leg will be lunging, burning out. Whew, you can do it in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Right leg lunge burnout, 45 seconds. Let's go. You got this. Remember your options. Drop the knee, take it easy. Anytime. Anytime. Breathe. Remember to keep your heart over your hips, please. Okay, that upper body is always big and open. Whew, you're halfway. We can do this. Remember to gently push the floor with your legs. You got 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let it go. We're switching sides. We're going to the left leg. Shake it off. You have time. Left leg back. In 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Burn it out. Okay, remember your lower belly's roll here. The low back is in gentle extension, isn't it? It's gently arching. So we always need to protect with some strength in the belly. Okay, helping to keep the low back a bit more neutral. Whew. Keep it up. You are halfway. Nice leg work today. You're gonna feel this later and you're gonna think about this. You got 10 seconds. 5, 4, 2, and 1. Let it go, shake it off. We're going back for our second round, our last round of side lunges. Remember that. On the right first. In 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Right leg lunges to the side, drop the hip, back to center. Let's do this. The legs are tired, and that's okay. Just modify if you need to, but try to stick with it. Stick with it before you quit. Modify first. If your heart and your breath rate tend to get kind of high, that happens to me sometimes, try breathing through your nose. I'm slowing it down. Whew, you're almost there. In 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let it go. We're going to do the left side. Take a breath. Shake it off. In 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Left leg lunges to the left. Back to center. Lunge and center. Keep it going. You can do it. As you move, you can ask yourself, is my spine still as long as it can be? Okay, it's always a good time to think about alignment. Almost there. In 10. In 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let it go. Shake it off. Amazing work. You finished our leg interval training. Great time for a water break. All right. So now we're going to play around with something that we don't normally do, but it is low impact. So I just kind of want you to play with it and hear me out. Okay, we're going to do fast feet. So put a soft bend in your knees. Okay, strengthen your belly, arms up overhead. We're going to do 1 minute of fast feet. Are you ready? 3, 2, and 1. So just take little tiny steps. I know it's very silly. Just go with it. Okay, and start to speed up your steps. So you're not running and you're not stomping. You're being very delicate. Okay, if you want a little less from this, you're going to slow it down. If you want a little more, drop your hips. Okay, keep going. Fast feet. Okay, see if you could speed them up a little more. You're halfway there. Woo. Keep it going. Do whatever you like with your arms, of course. We're almost there. We're trying to do 1 full minute of this. Notice how your quads feel. You're almost there. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let it go. Take your time coming down to a plank position. I want to do 1 minute of hand release push-ups. Okay, we're going to come down to the floor, pick your hands up, push the floor away. Okay, like a reverse push-up. Are you ready? In 3, 2, and 1. Let it go. All right, let's go. Let's go. 45 seconds. Breathe, lift. Sorry, 60 seconds. We're doing 1 minute of this, but we'll only do 1 rep of it. Keep it up. Push the floor away. Lift yourself. Push and lift. So if you want to do this with your knees down, it would be very nice. Okay, very gentle with the knees down. Whew. You're almost there. Use those knees if you need for your last 15 seconds. Maybe you make it a little harder because you know this is our 1 rep that we're doing. 3, 2, and 1. Let it go. Next up, you'll be holding a plank. okay? And you'll take turns tapping one hand to opposite shoulder, tap, side to side, okay? In 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. So in your plank, tap one opposite shoulder at a time. Tap, and tap. Breathe. So keep pushing the floor away, keep lifting your belly high. I want you to imagine here that you have a dinner plate on your back and you don't want to spill anything. Keep it going. So notice the hips and shoulders are trying to wobble. Do your best. Lift that belly high. You're halfway there. Shoulder taps. Really trying to burn out your arms and your core today. Give you some good work. Almost there. You got 10 of shoulder taps. You got 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let it go. Come on down. All the way down to your belly. Next up, we're going to do 1 minute of back extensions. You're going to lift and lower using your strong back. Okay, in 3, 2, and 1. Lift up, lower down. Inhale to lift, exhale to lower. Now as you lift, try this. If you need a break, just keep your head down. Just do the arms and legs. You can do that. But if you like a challenge, lift your head too. Just point that nose down for a neutral spine. Remember to keep your belly lifting away from the floor if you can, creating, of course, some support for your low back. You're halfway there. I know your back is tired. Keep it going. You're almost there. Very nice. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let it go. Roll over onto your left side, okay? Left side on your elbow, okay? Right arm up in the air. Okay, each time you exhale, I want you to lift your legs up. Try to touch your fingers to your toes. And then inhale all the way back. Let's go. Exhale, lift, inhale, lower. Okay, keep it going. We're going to do 1 minute here. Now, if you want a little more challenge, you're going to remove the elbow out from underneath you, and you're going to come all the way down each time. So you can kind of feel that out, depending on what you want. Inhale, reach. Exhale. So we're doing basically some crunches in the right side of your body. So hopefully you're feeling your right side doing some nice work here. Whew, I sure do. You're more than halfway there. Right side crunch and back. You got 10 seconds. You can do it. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let it go. We're going to do the other side. So now you're laying on your right side, okay? Laying on your right side, you can keep the elbow down as you lift the legs, or you can take that elbow out away from you. All right, in 3, 2, and 1. 1 minute. Left side V up. Crunching that left side. You can do it. Really challenging your core. Stay with the challenge. Should feel nice to cultivate some strength in the side body. Keep it going. You're halfway. Woo. Really feeling that left obliques. Almost there. You got 10. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let it go. Come to a seat. Back on your elbows here. Back on your elbows. Just heart up. You're gonna take turns reaching your legs away from you and tucking them in by your chest. In 3, 2, and 1. Let's go. 1 minute. Knees in, knees out. Knees in, knees out. So notice, the further out you take your knees, the more challenging. So you can adjust. You can keep them closer for less challenge. But do keep that heart big and open, please. Whew, keep it going. You're almost there. Okay, you can always squeeze the belly muscles inward a little bit more to support the low back. And you've only got 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let it go. Go ahead and extend your legs. You can move your elbows out from underneath you and come all the way down to your back. I worked you hard today, so we're going to cool down on the floor. Go ahead and bring your feet in by your hips so your knees point straight up. And just drop your hands on the floor by your hips. We're going to get a big stretch across the front of your body. So just take a few times. We're going to inhale and lift the hips up to the ceiling, stretching open your belly and your hips. And exhale to roll your spine back down slowly. Okay, so cooling down means we just want a simple movement with some long, slow breath. Inhaling up, exhaling down. Giving your heart and your lungs a chance to cool down gradually instead of suddenly. Inhale up, exhale down. Okay, next time you come up, go ahead and hold it up there and breathe. So I want you to have a little gentle engagement between your knees, okay? So gently moving those knees toward each other. Feel the tops of your legs, your belly, your hips spreading open. Maybe use your hands to push the floor down a little bit more. Maybe even join your hands underneath you. Big front body stretch here. Maybe one more big breath like this. And then we're going to release hands. If we join them, go ahead and roll your spine down. Okay, here you can take your feet a bit wide, kind of walk them away from each other, and take your arms out. I like to do cactus arms so that the chest feels big and open, and you can just knock your knees side to side. Windshield wipers, okay? Side to side. So this is giving your lower body kind of a massage around your hips and your low back. Twisting out your spine a little bit. Okay, next time your knees point over to the right. Go ahead and leave them there, okay? You can even stack the left knee on top of the right knee if you like, and then you look to the left, so you're twisting the whole spine. And we'll breathe here. In your twist, think of lengthening your spine. I like to think of lifting the heart toward the ceiling here. Maybe one more breath. Notice your heart and your breath have probably slowed down quite a bit. And let's bring it back through center. The knees wave through center. Let's drop them over to the left. Let them fall. And see if you just want to scooch the right knee over the left. And you look to the right. Long, slow breath through your nose. Allowing your body to cool down. Think of lifting your heart up to the ceiling. And let's bring the knees back in through center here. Okay, just from where you are, just knees bent, feet on the floor, bring the right knee in, and then interlace your fingers behind that right thigh. We're gonna flex the right ankle, so make a really strong ankle flex, and press the heel up to the ceiling, and let's hold here. So hopefully you notice that right away you're gonna get a big stretch across the back of the right leg. So you're gonna play with it. If you want less stretch, you're gonna bend your knee. If you want more, you're gonna extend that knee and move the knee and your heart closer together. Hold and breathe. Breathing into that right hamstring and calf. Think of moving the heart and the knee as if they would meet in the middle. Okay, as you're ready, we're gonna let this one go and switch sides. Right foot down, left leg up. Again, grab behind the knee. All the things are the same here. Play with the bends in the ankle, the knee, and the hip to get the perfect stretch for the back of your leg. If you push up through the heel, you'll get that great calf stretch. Should feel good. Okay, and knee to heart if you want that hamstring stretch. A stretch takes about 30 seconds to really be effective. So after your workout, it's so important to cool down, let your body slow down gradually, and then take at least 30 seconds in stretching places that tend to get tight for you. So thanks for sticking with this really important part of your workout. All right, go ahead and let that go. From here, you can tuck your hands behind your knees, give yourself a little rock all the way up, and give yourself a hand. What an amazing workout. Thank you so much, team.